Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and please check out my channel for other World updates. So the last update about Twist of Fate. Prachi stops Rhea and Ranbir's honeymoon, and she also punished them by making them get stranded in the bush. Let's continue. Rhea asks if the driver is talking to Prachi. She takes the phone and she is shocked to see Prachi sitting there. Prachi says that she told Rhea that she will not be able to miss her as she will come in front of her soon. Rhea says that she knew Prachi is not that nice and it was a drama when she came to see them off, as she has purposefully made sure that their driver gets sick. Prachi says that she did not make anyone become sick, but it is surely behind the planning and plotting. Prachi thinks of when she was waiting for the driver and she asked the driver to go back home, informing anyone who calls him that he has gotten sick, but the driver refused to take the money. Prachi tells the entire truth about how she is going to ruin the honeymoon of Rhea and Ranbir, and the driver agreed with Prachi because he also doesn't like Rhea. Prachi then called Mahesh, who is the driver, with her elder mother Sushma. She once again informed him about her plans. Prachi says that she had only listened that one can do anything with money, but she has now seen the power. Rhea says that Prachi should not have done this, and she should wait to see what happens. Prachi says that she is already saying how distressed Rhea is looking, and as for the honeymoon, it would also be ruined. Rhea says that Prachi has caught her by surprise, but she should not have done it. Prachi replies that Rhea is the one who does something, as she married her husband on her back, so she should never say anything like this ever again. Prachi asks Rhea to hand the phone to the driver, as Rhea must push the car, which would eventually start. But how will Rhea be able to use this car and spend the night with Ranbir? Prachi says that she is really happy with how Rhea is looking in the bush with the moonlight on her face, and Prachi ends the call, wishing Rhea a happy car pushing. Rhea in anger throws her phone away. Ranbir is really shocked to see her so angry. Prachi, standing up, thinks that she has sacrificed her happiness for others, but not anymore. She is only going to do what is the best for her and not anyone else. Not anymore, since she is not that old Prachi, and now she needs to remain happy at any cost, even if someone else's is forced to sacrifice their happiness. She says that it is nothing to be worried about if Rhea sacrifices her happiness for her. Shahana is standing and she asks Grandma why is she dancing. Grandma says that she is really excited and she feels that she has gotten 20 years younger. Shahana also asks her to review the plan, since then she would also dance. Grandma explains that she found out that Prachi arranged the honeymoon, which worried her, and she began to think if Prachi has laid down her arms, but she is really excited since Prachi arranged the car and also the driver, who has now stopped the car in the middle of the road. Grandma says so Rhea is going to celebrate her honeymoon in the middle of the road. They both started rejoicing. Aliyah hears their conversation hiding behind the door. Ranbir comes to Rhea asking what has happened. Rhea informs him that this happened because of Prachi and it is not done. The driver secretly picks up the phone. Ranbir says that he knows that everything happens because of Prachi. Rhea replies that but this time Prachi has taken it a step further, as she desired that Rhea should push the car so that her clothes get dirty, and Ranbir leaves her, which is what Prachi wanted. Ranbir asks what is Rhea saying, since she first said that Prachi wants to separate them both, but now she is trying to ruin her clothes. Rhea says that it is because Prachi doesn't love him, but will ruin her life with him. Prachi is really jealous with her. She doesn't want it to happen anymore. Ranbir turns, saying that Prachi has really gone so low, as if she has just asked him, then he would not have left for the honeymoon. Rhea asks what is he saying. Ranbir says that he was just thinking about something. Ranbir says that why did the person say everything is fair in love and war, as they can even talk nicely, but what does it mean? Rhea asks what is Ranbir saying. Ranbir replies that he is also suffering, but not just her. Rhea says that she knows that they are both suffering, and even he would not like how she is looking, but she is going to make sure that Prachi pays for her actions. Ranbir thinks that both Prachi and Rhea have started fighting once again. Ranbir tries to calm Rhea down, but Rhea is really frustrated. She sees the driver walking away, so she calls him from behind. Prachi in the room says that she should have been the one to go with him on their honeymoon, but Ranbir went with Rhea. She is the one who insisted him that they need to go to Manali, but he went with Rhea. Prachi feels that Ranbir is really a bad person. She suddenly feels something in her stomach, so she thinks that she will not let Ranbir know about his son. She is going to make sure that his son stays away from his family, especially his father. She saw this dream of a happy life with his father, but he went to spend some life with Rhea. She is the only one who has the right over him now. Rhea asks the driver if he was on video call with Prachi to show her that she is pushing the car. She threatens to take his video and make it viral on the social media. She informs him that he will not be able to get any work after this. She orders him to sit and start the car. Rhea sits and asks the driver if the car was not broken. The driver agrees, and hearing this, Rhea gets tense, so she started quarreling with Ranbir. The driver leaves with the car and Ranbir tries to follow him. They both call for their bags, so the driver throws their bag out. Rhea asks why is he not saying anything against Prachi. Ranbir explains that they will not achieve anything like this, and so they need to cancel this honeymoon and go back. But Rhea says that she is not going back to be Prachi's puppet. Ranbir sits on the bags, asking Rhea to also sit, since she also pushed the car. However, Rhea started thinking about a plan. She turns to Ranbir, saying that the driver said that there is a hotel not far from there. Ranbir and Rhea reach the hotel. Ranbir is shocked to hear about the name of the hotel, so he immediately refused to go inside. Rhea says that they do not have any other choice but to think that she cannot wait to win the game against Prachi. She insists that Ranbir should also come inside. Grandma is sitting when the worker hands her tea. She asks if Pallavi has gone to sleep. However, the worker says that Pallavi is with Aliyah madam. Grandma says Pallavi and Aliyah come in and she feels that Pallavi is really angry, and she even asks the worker to see if she feels that Pallavi is angry. The worker also says the same. Pallavi immediately asks Grandma if it is true that Prachi desires to ruin the honeymoon of Rhea and Ranbir. Grandma doesn't answer, and Shahana comes there asking about her bag. Pallavi scolded Shahana, saying that she is talking to Grandma, and she asked Grandma why did she not answer her questions. Aliyah asks how can she answer when she herself heard her saying to Shahana how Prachi desires to ruin the honeymoon. Grandma standing, saying that what is wrong in it. Shahana says that there is nothing wrong. Pallavi, getting angry, orders Shahana to pack her bags and leave this house. Rhea and Ranbir are shocked after seeing the room at the hotel. Rhea says it is really nice room and even praises the worker who came to place their bags. The worker even asks Ranbir if the room is fine, and Ranbir replies that he has never seen a better room than this. Ranbir asks that why do they have a lot of truck drivers who would come to the hotel. The worker replies that even wealthy people come there, just like him. He asks if he can leave, and Ranbir says that he will call if he needs anything. The worker doesn't leave, but he keeps saying good night. Ranbir gives him some money, so he leaves. Ranbir asks that what is Rhea doing. Rhea replies that she is going to make this room even more romantic. She requests him to call for some food, so Ranbir goes to sit on the bed. Rhea calls Prachi, informing that she is on top of this world since Prachi left them on the road, but she has brought Ranbir to a hotel where they are going to celebrate their mini honeymoon. She gives her a complete tour of the room. Prachi says that the driver told her how Rhea was shouting at him, but she should not do the same with Ranbir since he is going to leave her. Rhea replies that it will not happen, as all this happened because of Prachi, and if she had not paid the driver to ruin them, but that worked out so well for her, even when she was not able to celebrate her honeymoon in Manali, but she has a perfect room now. Rhea asks Prachi not to look so much at Ranbir. Ranbir leaves, informing Rhea that he is going to come back after a while. Prachi asks if Ranbir is fine with staying in that low-grade hotel. Pallavi asks if Shahana did not hear her, she must leave this house now. Grandma asks that why is Pallavi scolding Shahana because of her. Pallavi says that it is not anger, but Shahana came to celebrate Laurie, so is she going to stay till early? Aliyah also supported Pallavi, saying that everyone is in control of their own respect. She must have thought about it before plotting against Rhea and Ranbir. Grandma says that she can also say the same thing about Aliyah. Aliyah, getting shocked, asks that what does she mean. Grandma says that Aliyah should stop instigating Pallavi and let there be peace in their house. Pallavi says that there will be peace in the house once Shahana leaves. Pallavi calls the worker Niti, ordering her to pack the bag of Shahana and throw it out of the house. She asks if she would have to say it twice. Shahana says that this is why she never wanted to come to this house, but she came because of Ranbir. However, she cannot bear such attitude of people. She was seeing her behavior for a long time. Aliyah shouted at Shahana to stop and said since she came into the house of Pallavi, she has been misbehaving. Shahana says that in the house of the Punjabis, they first open the doors of their heart before opening the door to the house. Aliyah then says that she will now throw Shahana out of the house. Aliyah is about to throw Shahana out of the house but Grandma stops Aliyah, asking why is she stopping Shahana. Pallavi also comes requesting Grandma not to do this, since one should not fight with the family members for the sake of outsiders. Grandma says that one can find out who to live with. Grandma explains that Shahana has lived with Prachi since her childhood and she is Prachi's sister. Aliyah asks that with what right is Shahana staying, since Ranbir doesn't even consider Prachi to be his wife. Grandma replies that it is with the same right, because of which Aliyah has been staying in their house, which she is also a guest. Grandma says that Shahana will leave this house, but just like she came, and since Ranbir brought Shahana, then Ranbir will be the one to drop her off. Grandma comes to stand in front of Aliyah and says that the time of Shahana has been decided, so now Aliyah needs to think of when she herself is going to leave, and Grandma asked Shahana to come with her, while Aliyah and Pallavi were tensed. Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to like my video, share it, and please subscribe to my channel for more updates. I post new video consistently. Thank you.